I've thought about it long and hard, and I'm going to actually do the ignition timing and check the valve clearances. It's the right time to do it now while the bike's in bits. So let's go and have a crack at it. Not done it before. First time on a 4-stroke, so yeah, I'm going to be finding my way. Let's see how the adventure unfolds. Too close because I need room to work, and also it's a pain in the backside to try and get the Allen key on. So let's see if we can get it in again. Put the torch on just so I can even see down in there. It's all that difficult. I'll have to do it off camera. I'll come back when I've got it in the hole. Right, it's in. Here goes nothing. Oh, it's not even moving. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm definitely going the right way. If I'm going that way, it's not even moving. Oh, we got it. Yes, you little beauty. It hasn't broken. Well, I think that's got it. Let's put the Allen key back in again. One little more turn. Yeah, it's in. Yes. Right. Just the front one to do now. Oh, thank God for that. Right, let's get the front one done. So here's the first front one. Done. Yep. Right, I might have to go around the other side for the other one. Just get past you. Right, the last one is normally the one that doesn't come undone, isn't it? I've got it. Right, they're all loose. Yes. Right, so what we've got to do now is I've got to go around with the paintbrush and remove all the crap and zoo creatures that's laying on top. So we've got a clear area that when we pop these off, we don't get a load of crap falling into the valves. Let me just get the paint. And it does tend to shift quite a bit. So right, I think we can pop these covers off now. So there's what we're after. There's the valve and the tappet. And what we're going to do, if I can get my finger in there, is between this bit and the spring there's a little gap. We're going to look to get our feeler gauges in there when we've cranked the engine round to the right position. And check that that's set correctly, and it is best to do it now. And I'm glad I'm doing this. It's quite a long-winded job, but hey ho. So let me just take the rest of the covers off and I'll be back. Right, so I made some little labels up. So I've got front, rear, rear, rear. I was going to do one for Dyer, but I didn't think we needed one. Hasn't got that bad yet. Think about it. Right, so they're all up on the shelf. All four of those, all labelled up. Everything's open, so I've got to take this cover off that I dropped now the other day and put the dent in, because we've got to rotate the crankshaft round, and I've got to take this one off as well and take the tape off the other side. So I lost the front wheel spacer. Put it somewhere safe. There it is, in the pot. Oh Jesus, I really didn't think to look in there. I'm trying to find a set of feeler gauges at the moment. I think they must be inside. Actually, there's one other place we can try. Haha. On the S1. So the sizes are, intake is 3 thou to 5 thou, so ideally you'd want 4 in the middle. And then in millimetres, though that in inches corresponds to 0.07 mil to 0.12 mil. So I'm going to go 10, which is sort of in the middle. And then the exhaust should be 5 to 7 thou, so you'd want 6. And 0.12 mil to 0.17, so we go 0.15. Now the gauges I've got do both. They've got these little scales on them. I'll take some close-up pictures so you can see. But I'm going to select a 0.10 millimetre, which I said, which is 0.04 thou. And then a 0.06, which puts us bang in the middle of 5 to 7, which is 0.15 mil. I'll take a close-up picture of those now. You can see them up on the screen, and that's the scale. So mine cover both thou and mil. You can buy some that are just in millimetres and some that are in thou, but it's best to get them in both. Then you've just got one set and you can use them for anything. So right, let's get back to the bike, and then we'll slip one of these gauges in and check the thickness between the valve. And if it's not right, we'll adjust it, but if it's right, job's a good one. Right, so here's one of the intake ones. We'll try the 0.01 feeler gauge in there. Let's see if we can, yeah, see that will go in underneath. There's a very slight drag, so that's good. And then if we apply 0.012, which is the maximum size allowable, that one will not actually go underneath. So that valve is set correctly. So that one's done. So let's check the other one. But that's how you check them. Right, I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see. What have I got there? That's the 0.15 and it won't go in. Okay, let's go a bit smaller then. So we're allowed down to 0.12, of which I've got an 8 and a 5, so I can go to 0.13. So let's try that. So what I've got is 2 feeler gauges this time, so I'm going to have to line these up to make one. So that's now 0.13. Now if I can get my hand out the way, what you might be able to see. And you can't, because I can't get my hand out the way. God, I can't even see when I get in front of the torch with the camera there. Is that in? Hang on. Right. Hopefully you can see now. 0.13 is in, dragging on the rear exhaust valve. So that's been set 0.13. So it will work loose over time. So it's within range. So yeah, done. So all I've got left to do now is to do the intake and the exhaust valves on the front cylinder. Then I can clean up all the covers and put it all back together. Looks like someone's done these fairly recently, I would think. Right, so I've put the window here round to the letter, just the mark. You can see up on the screen now. I've tried to take it through the window. But you can be 180 degrees out. So again, hence why I've taken the tape off. We go around this side and we check to make sure that the dimple's at the top with the pointer, which it is. So we're definitely lined up, so I can now check the clearances on the front. If they're all good, we're done. And I'm glad I did this actually. I hummed and hawed because I was worried about the bolts breaking. Because because obviously if one of them bolts breaks, it's engine out job, but I'm really glad that we did it, because it's just confirmed everything's good. So that's quite a major bit of stuff done now, and a bit of confirmation, hopefully. So right, let me just check these front two, same as I did the back, and I'll come back with the results. I've got some special black gasket sealer I'm going to probably apply to the face when I put them back on, and that'll really seal them down. I'll put them on the outside of the ring, then the ring can clamp down, that can clamp down on the edge, and it should stop any leakage at all. So right, let's get outside and get cleaning, and I'll probably give them a spray of silver as well, make them look a bit better. Doesn't come up too bad, does it? That's the front one. I don't think the others are going to come up like it, but yeah, that's the one you see. I just got that wrong. That's the rear one, the one that's hidden right up under the seat. So the front one may come up. The other two are well gone. I'm afraid it's going to be a game of two halves here. So front and the rear. These two are in the middle where the carbs are, so they've had most of the heat. So I think I'm just going to rub them down. There's no point in spraying them because the paint's just going to burn off. So I'll go and get the wire wheel on them. Yeah, and we'll just do what I can. So you'll see that one on the front, that one you won't see. And these two will just be tucked up inside. Well, considering when it looked like this, like the old Colombian connection, it's not actually shined up too badly. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and give that a blast over with some clear, and then it should stay in that condition. I can't get it chrome. I mean, there's chrome under there, but it's all come off, so at least it looks better like that. So here's all the silicone I've picked off of the faces of them. I'll show you how the two have come up that I've rubbed down just before I'm spraying them. I'm just baking them out in the sun at the moment, getting a bit warm. And that's how they've come up. They're not too bad. I'm just warming them everything up, and then I'll give them a good blast just to seal them, and then they won't go white again, hopefully. But yeah, not too bad. Right, I've given them a quick blast of clear, so we'll leave them to dry. Next thing I've got to do is take my S1 tank and put it over a bucket and fill it. Here they both are after a coat of clear. I'm not going to get them any better than that. It just means now they've got the clear lacquer over them, so they can't go white and rust anymore. So yeah, pretty pleased with those. Right, so what I'm going to do now is get a very thin bead of my black loop, put that round the edge, and then I'll go putting these back together. I'll have to get that bit of silicone off there as well.